On this morning calendar, again, it's Friday, 24 June 2022. Experience about keys, phenomena supernatural, millennium. Experience, telecommunications, contact body, supernatural, for meaning about. Still happening, people. So my ordinary life until this moment, which actually since yesterday, still going on, actually. And contact still maniac. Very not responsible, but no indications for their identity actually. Because he is contacting, definitely getting near, and on mediator also for confirmation international already to alien form God. If only on human which human magicians commanding goods from ethnic local for female, but start selling this suspect action on this millennium. And I'm on my resident action. Want to make the contact confirmation conference for filing about my reward actually. This about the compensations and also appointment reject actually with Alliance International French Alien God on this millennium. Appointment about mark of the beast about reforming people. They're already being claimed, sustained by myself on Internet Global. And this contact also for about the executions again that already happened actually by this moment progress since yesterday, since this progress for me. That's about the confirmations on this moment calendar also. Contact also from fake Securities International confirmations to Internet ID 666 on the scarfing about status 666 on the scarfing capable and potential quite sure as Stockholm for project Fake International for about reward want to calculate by the progress corporate happening also with alien trade in United States also. Fortune or feed alien at 666 utility chain 666 RTM. Contact also from Asia since yesterday. Quite song for the performance about he saw contact happening also. Guys, that's really absurd. Quite confusing also for the progressivity. For my understanding, there's a meeting also about them. Legal International for that, I mean. And for what I mean on this moment, actually, Our status identity suspect definitive agreement. Initial people or domestic neighborhood also from me about their connections to political interests, national, domestic county Indonesia also on this day. Quite sure they are from ethnic code. Town metropolitan, not metropolitan, got big jump for meaning about them. The core religions find non-trust for the contexting and the seems made to camouflage, want to break good in this moment progressive. That happening. And what about their connections also? Some they can look out and meaning also political national country Indonesia. TV stations by their colleagues also quite so. The indications by the moment that progress can happening to ordinary life 666 on the offering to my ordinary life. But you all join with about Jakarta get connected with my ordinary contact. Quite sure very camouflage and context and not responsible for this moment can happen and just want to drop in into an ID 666 one for the scarfing with about the struggling on this meeting. And the ID 666 one for the scarfing for the meaning about actually. And this contact definitive show for the San Bernardino Army. Definitive indication code also include international connections of regions. So the white people also get connected with them or about my early experience also at the same time. What I want to say also about my reward, guys, about my 22 trillion rupiah. Definitive in contact since yesterday and at the same time also not quite sure for the responsible about that. Contexting the reward going to about reject title there E number also. And there's about also my parents, Jinjang and Pika and Ivan America. That's about the appointment reunion or reject cleaning of them. Super is wrong on this millennium day. I want to apologize for this moment contacting really helping. I'm seeing on stops is a bit good of the connections, guys. That's quite good. It's really not comfort. Definitive defense for myself about that. And also about my patriotic local nationality of me also. 1 point short need to be dispensation, need to be tolerance because of this moment of progress experience. Not really secure for my understanding. 6661 for the staff remaining on this moment calendar being Friday, 24 June 2022. Want to evaluate, want to clarify about our experience, guys. And that's about my pocket also. What about my personal mine also in my pocket, on my wallet, I mean. Not quite comfortable for me because being disturbed also. This moment experience ability supernatural to believe definitely being hijacked without criminal connection of them. So my ordinary life, about my privacy also, about my economy, money personal also, about my ordinary job also. Mm. I want to contact about that also on this moment, guys. And since they're getting bigger as syndicate directions of them, with their leadership, definitely the God in alien farming God for our struggling on this day. I want to confirmation about that also, people. And there's last contact since yesterday also. The alien terror get connected with international conversations about international 6661 for discovery, about the refundability of evil being claimed by 666 ICDM. And during about that also, it's about experience, case supernatural, telecommunications, contemporary supernatural trust from the calm, the mystic, which countries. In directions to my claim on infinite global as a primary particular context definitive in trust, benefit and can be proved by international. On this moment, COVID-19 also quite ambiguous. There's context that supernatural actually include about COVID-19. 666 on the discovery, guys, on this moment. Calendar 24 June 2022, Friday. Want to confirmations about the loop reject that only 666 on the discovery. This moment experience definitive support for that. My word for me about the 22 trillion rupiah international need to be reminded. I mean, not to be forgotten about that. I'm truly been poor by our experience. Definitive being direction as primarily good as pointer for identifications actually definitive unbelievable because the status identity suspect already being recognized by the list. There's my last contact since yesterday. Similar with that. Definitely not comfort, and I want to remind people about my reward because this moment progress also for me. Definitely following about that. Need to be support, need to be stand for that. And that's also about the appointment my logo 666 alien farming guard. Definitive affiliate, definitive direction is supporting for my family. 22 trillion rupiah for decorations, my logo internet, alien farm in Stockholm self for affiliations internationally. But then 666 RTDM. Recent car historical Ethrium already been proved by public international. not to be dot anymore. Because my last contact is last day on this particular 6661 on the scouting, but my contact also say definitive get connected with countries actually for the claim internet. But I'm quite confused for that because still not many for my subscriber on YouTube. ID 666 ITDM or ID Professor Ivan Cornell not very clear for the commitment of subscribing there. I need to be support for that, people. I know that last contact here also, Ellen Farragut, actually, for the chairman, about that. He's the Y666 ITDM. The international connection is a case between also counties for me, Islam International and Asia counties also. It's about also United States of America and affiliations join community also. Internet global friendship social media on this day. There's also for the newcomers, Beagle, Africa. 666 over the scouting is still being poor for the economic personnel on this request. This contact also on the try for need confirmations again. Definitely sure because I acquired trust for my personality. So I suspect identity for about on internet. Definitive sure. Not a bluffing statement. There are definitive the call, the mystic from Asia countries that is also about reconciliations, local regions from country Asia, from Chowing, also about Big Ganjang from Tomira. All the confirmation about that again, people, because there's need to be sure also. This moment experience definitely about code message of Instagram Satan. With explanations actually suspect truly exists, not a fake statement about an R666 on the scaffolding. The core regions, but about the connection also to general international religions, connections of them also. That's also Islam and also Christian from United States, also for Australia also. There are definitive connections direction for what criminal is related. The Buffett by the R666 on the scaffolding for the South also actually method terrorists on this lane. This is bomb also of them and also about their leadership also for hijacking South Asian God religions also. And also about internet global friendship also. I'm trying to make clarification about the stars also on internet global. Definitely exists and quite confusing because stars is similar with syndicate actually. As I contact also about faction of fake alien 666 utility chain 5 international cigarettes alien trade confirmations contact internet I666 on the scaffolding. But about reward, the International 666 on the scouting being calculated also by FAVE International, Alien FAVE. Title to project a function of FAVE Alien 36, fertility machine. And during about that also, I'm trying to make the resume for make evaluations, about this experience in history until you get connected with somebody or not responsible connection for paying or giving a reward for me. Definitely not responsible about that. Local neighborhood, local people from town Maida, about my job also, for meaning also about my personal money on my pocket, on my wallet, being hijacked, being manipulated for the status actually part for the case. It's really money laundering by methods of Trump want to be good in my pocket actually. On the confirmation about that also guys for filing about my international court suitable 22 trillion rupiah. For the affiliation also about Appoinment project decorations money logo 666 original international alien found RC with patent agreement with also about the executions day 666 actually my 666 around count is confident. Definitive status revisions about 666 international conciliations and console community. International 666 fake millennium mark of the beast 666 Undertaker satanic fake international on yesterday. Guys, I want to show for this long progress definitely I'm being bullying and being camouflaged for about my mind, definitely. And I'm trying to contact international actually on this moment calendar also for me peers, for me approaching international proving about my claim. I want to register for that to countries, to international court also. Definitely on defense for myself on this regress. And I want to claim on being supported by alien family card. Definitely born off with the connection charge for conversation with super musicians millennium the future. On United States America for their residents also premier on this day. And also Islam countries, Arabic Emirates, Mecca and Medina, and also Israel or Iran also include there. Contact on my, I will say about that. And also other countries for the Africa, and then also another such also Africa. Get connected also. There's my last contact here. Similar with that. And also Europe or connection internet friendship to Europe also we recognize about internet 666 on the and Australia also near from County Indonesia, my domiciliary residence on this case. I want to make confirmation about that, guys. For filing about my claim, definitive can be trust, definitive not drop in international. Mistake pentagram Satan been proved by me. my struggling pioneering case Supramillennium, got human commanding goods in grief, got Jiahuang, Jaren, got ethnic customs local, got Prevun, got America, got the Genjang. It's really been proof, definitive, can be trusted. Or we get connected with international countries, Asia and also Africa also there. And also Islam countries and the other state also. Definitely already being concerned on United Nations also for the next confirmations, contact conversation with alien foreign job, so alien state also for that. I want to filing about that for supporting my struggling monetary work or about my project actually. I own project definitely. Need to understand about that guys. Because it's really being direction as a great code by non-responsible connection with supra contact telecommunication compatibility. On my life, on this regress, I will check for the neighborhood. Definitely been camouflage for my status as alibi about the case. Definitely been absurd. Escape from my reward. One indication definitely clear by my observation self. On my sound, on my conversation with them, local friendship, one by one, as ordinary conversation also by me with them. All the confirmations on this moment also about that, for reminding about my status definitely on project guys, definitely my pocket being hijacked by this case. Definitely need to be responsible about that. Definitely I own attention for my international suitable 22 trillion rupiah because I own project also about the appointment at 666. International exclusive Ethrium actually. All countries know about that. 666 numbering of people and I'm pioneering for the case supernatural seeming commanding goods and gave as another prediction also for filing about my international suitable 22 trillion rupiah guys. And my next context also is about the Bigo Africa being calculated, being associated 296661 Congress government as alliance or affiliation also for the appointment 666 international with alien job. The alien state, United States, America. That's about Bigo also to international 666 ICDM. Project nominal 22 trillion rupiah name is one comment for that. I want to be reminding about that also, people. And on positions and directions as Premier Trust Ali for the connections, experience, telecommunications, comptability, support, transaction on this address. The column is the neighborhood county in each town, each village there. And also international two countries, such also Asia countries, Singapore and Malaya or Malaysia. And that's through Thailand also, Pattaya or Bangkok also. So there's also about Japan and also Myanmar and China and Taiwan, Korea, context Asia countries already get connected. the connection improvement claim that I-666 on the scaffolding on international. Definitive, I own a fellow for reminding about that. And that's also, during that also, for about faith international security. When takes 666 on the scaffolding on local, on affiliations, potentials with alien state. So, for example, Stockholm International Faith Security. Faction of Faith Alien 666 in the train. Being prepared, being prepositions, the alien state, United States, America. I want to contact about that also, people. It's really needed because I'm truly deep for status as a primal victim, definitive, and status as growth of them. Suspect local people's neighborhood, trying to hijack my life, trying to sabotage about my future, my plan, my economic personal. There's meaning about my job also. It's really not comfort for me, and I'm trying for my best to general speech for them, English speech, so can be understand, so can be support for the translating to the countries also. I'm truly hero for this moment experience to design international. Definitely I'm being supported by alien from God, owner of 666 on this world. Appointment national Ethrium Galactica. 666 Ethrium being weighed to the code pentagram Satan. Human commanding goods and grief on futuristic Millennium Day. 666 on the scaffolding from domestic country Java, Indonesia, trying to resume the moment experience happening since yesterday. 666 on the scaffolding being blocked by non-responsible connections, experience contact telecommunications, local peoples from Tamida. That's also about their group charts. Social media of them also, but last context say their definitive being camouflaged also by their affiliations group also, called economic or local government from country Indonesia. They want connections, want to block in international or together with countries, want to meet restrictions for social on this millennium. Let God in alien form of God for the appointment 666, horoscope destiny. Also, that's last context say they're quite obsession for their ability, so from not strong. Human commanding goods and grief or about ethnic local religions by them also, called the conjunct from ethnic Medan or Karo or Batak also and Nias, and that's also about crazy people, three crazy people on the street by them. Include as the affiliations, the connections, contacting, want to disturbing my ordinary life and also international get connected to me, say they really right for their ability and also about their connections to countries. Definitely come back context international oil spare because their existence supernatural ability. World War III, the compensations because of that. Context Asia already on contact for the proving claiming an I-666 on the company or their status as suspect for human reach, human commanding goods and grills, human magicians. This already been alibi by an I-666 on the company actually. 666 on the company compensations registered international code for about 22 trillion rupiah, name one corner. Appointment decorations, my logo internet, got symbol mine 666, alien farming honesty. Got internet, got digital mine, got forex, got 666. You see it? High speed, this thing on satanic pentagram. 666 one could stop him on this moment calendar. Friday, 24 June 2022. Not quite comfort because about my personal mind actually. Definitely I'm worried about that because they're truly scumbag for about the responsible case. Indication already clear because I already observed from my neighbors also. It's really not clear for the responsible conversation with me. There's also about my capital or job of me, finding being camouflaged by them, and also about the friendship also. Guys, I want to simple for this. I want my mind definitely about that. And I already made the internet suitable for international court register. 22 trillion rupiah. So that also meaning include the appointment money logo 666 mark of the beast, alien farming honesty, claimants alien state, not the state of America, and also alien finance and all. That's also the alien movie angel, the alien number 10 national sky state UFO, Ethrium Galactica, and also alien farming corporate central residence to countries. Islam and Asia. That's what my 22 trillion rupiah, guys, and I want to prove for that. So can you support the directions for the community realizations also with alien farming.